Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Wanted to talk to you today about an email that I received from the VA. Now, this isn't some random email. I signed up for notifications from the VA, and I get those. This happens to be a newsletter, the VA newsletter for March 2023, and I believe I got it yesterday. I can't remember now. It could have been this morning. But what I wanted to do was talk to you about a few of the things inside this newsletter, so that way you, one, know what's going on, and two, maybe you might want to sign up for the VA newsletters as well to get this information in your inbox. Now, everybody gets thousands of emails and junk emails and all that stuff. So, but it's nice to be able to peek in every once in a while and see if there's something worth digging into. So I'm just going to give you the little highlights that come in this to give you some perspective and see if it's something that you want to get more information on. So the first thing that they talk about in here is scams. So veterans are not exempt of being scammed by fraudsters, right? But it's one of those things where the more that we can spread the word about different things going on, the better off we'll all be and the safer we'll all be with that. So, keeping our guard up, right? So the headline on this first portion simply says, "Report and Prevent VA Benefit Scams." It says scammers are targeting veterans and their VA benefits through misleading commercials, emails, text cold calls, and online ads. Now, what's disturbing here is that they're also stating the commercials, right? So not just a funky email or some random text, but actual commercials out there that are targeting veterans to scam them. Now, the VA is putting this out because it's actually happened. So as we read through here, it says that some of these fraudsters may actually pose as someone from the VA or an organization providing discounts on fees for services. And then it goes on to state that, remember that the VA does not charge you anything to file a claim, right? And I'll go further to say, same with your state or county veteran service officers or veteran service representatives. The county employees are not going to charge you. The state employees are not going to charge you. Your VFWs, American Legions, and so forth are not going to charge you if they have an accredited rep that's helping you file a claim. So with that, you should not pay to file a claim. The only time that should ever even become a possibility is if you've been declined and you're looking to file some sort of an appeal regarding either service connection, that they denied service connection, or you disagree with the percentage and maybe you feel as though you need to go through an attorney, of which you may have to pay, right? So keep that in mind. It goes on here to say, keep your benefits safe from fraudsters by knowing what to look for and reporting fraudulent activity to VA-OIG hotline at va.gov, and I'll put it in the description, VA-OIG hotline at va.gov, or you can call this 800 number, 800-488-8244. It says, click here to learn more on this information, and you can do so. Then further, there's information on free support from VA-accredited reps, and I'll just read you the little snapshot. It says, if you would like help understanding or applying for VA benefits you may be entitled to, a VA-accredited representative could help free of charge, which kind of goes back to that first one. These representatives include veteran service organizations, attorneys, and claims agents who have undergone a formal application and training process recognized by the VA. And then there's more information on how to find an accredited rep near you. Next little subject here in this newsletter is pension payments for eligible survivors. So it's talking about VA pension. There's a lot of good information in here, especially for those that are not aware. VA Survivors Pension Program offers monthly payments to qualified surviving spouses and unmarried dependent children of wartime veterans who meet certain income and net worth limits set by Congress. And I've done videos on pension before, so check it out. If you're a surviving spouse or child of a deceased wartime veteran, it has a hyperlink to find out if you're eligible to apply and how. Next one is GI Bill covers on-the-job training programs. So it says here, did you know your GI Bill benefits can be used to receive on-the-job training or apprenticeships? If you are a veteran or currently serve in the Guard or Reserve, VA can help pay for books, supplies, and housing while you are training for a new career. And then again, another hyperlink that dives in a little deeper on that specific subject. The next one here is increased disability for time in a hospital. Have you spent time in a VA medical center or VA-approved hospital for a disability related to your military service? If so, you may be eligible to get added disability compensation or benefits with a temporary 100% disability rating for the time spent in the hospital. I've also done a video on this, the different ways to get to 100%. This temporary 100% is an absolute benefit, really, because when you're laid up in the hospital, if let's say you have a 30% rating with the VA for some sort of a knee condition, and then you had to have some major surgery on that knee, and you're laid up in the hospital for a few months, you could be receiving 100% while you're going through that recovery period. So important to note, and there's more information in there as well. Next one, request a higher level review for your appeal. So the VA is talking about how to appeal decisions with the higher level review. It says, disagree with the VA's decision on your claim. Veterans can request higher level review of a benefits claim decision as part of the higher level review process. VA offers an optional one-time informal conference. This allows a veteran or their representative to speak directly with a higher level reviewer assigned to complete the decision review. Blah, man, that was a mouthful. So bottom line is that when you do a higher level review, you do have the option to have this informal conference. Oftentimes a veteran will have a representative, either a VSO or a veteran service representative, somebody accredited who is representing them, and they will go ahead and speak at this conference to kind of give the perspective from the veteran's point of view or from the accredited rep's point of view on why they are disagreeing with the current decision. So it's a nice part of the process. And it has a little hyperlink here that you can click on and go a little deeper. Next one is fast way to process fiduciary claims. So fiduciaries protect veterans and their beneficiaries who, due to an injury, disease, or age, are unable to manage their financial affairs. With VA's online fiduciary accounting submission tool, FAST, the accounting submissions process for fiduciaries is easier than ever. And then it has another hyperlink, right? So a lot of good information here. That pretty much sums up the information that came in the March 2023 Veterans Benefits newsletter. I encourage you to sign up for yourself. It's just good information. I'll continue to push out information as I get it as well. So with that, thanks so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the thumbs up, the subscriptions, and all of your support. Please, please, please share it with somebody in need. And I encourage you again to sign up for the newsletter. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.